Welcome back to my channel. Today we will take an in-depth analysis of One Piece Fighting Path, a game that has established itself as the new standard for anime-adapted mobile games. As of early 2026, this title is not just a commercial product, but also a serious effort to faithfully recreate the world of Eiichiro Oda with massive content updates. The most important highlight that recently shook the gaming community is the arrival of Gear 5 State of Monkey D. Luffy, marking a perfect synchronization between the original storyline and the game. Although it features sharp 3D graphics that surpass many competitors of the same era, accessing this game in the international market has always been a challenge due to identity verification barriers in China. Therefore, in this video, I will not only evaluate the visual experience and top-tier combat mechanics, but also introduce the X7 game ecosystem, an optimal solution that helps global players overcome technical restrictions to experience the game smoothly. We will objectively examine both the outstanding advantages and the remaining drawbacks, helping you gain the most accurate perspective before deciding to invest your time in this grand ocean adventure. First, we will talk about the most impressive aspect of this game, the open world experience combined with top-tier graphics quality. One Piece Fighting Path uses advanced cell shading technology to perfectly recreate the vibrant art style of the anime, especially the brilliance of the Wano arc with up to 4K resolution and smooth 90 FPS performance. Instead of being just separate stages like many other titles, the game delivers a true adventure feeling by allowing you to freely control a sailing ship across vast seas, dock at iconic islands such as Arlong Park, Alabasta, or Enies Lobby to interact with NPCs and search for treasure. In addition, engaging activities like fishing and sea minigames combined with the original voice casts such as Mayumi Tanaka and Kazuya Nakai greatly elevate the emotional experience for players. However, alongside these strengths, the game also comes with significant technical barriers that you need to consider. The biggest drawback is the relatively demanding hardware requirements, requiring at least 4 GB of RAM and a processor equivalent to Snapdragon 845 or higher to run stably. For older or lower spec devices, lagging, overheating, and sudden performance drops are hard to avoid during extended gameplay. Moreover, the total storage size after downloading all resources can exceed 15 GB, which is truly massive compared to the storage capacity of many mid-range smartphones today. Next, we will dive into the combat system and character trends in 2026, which are considered the soul that keeps fans engaged for so long. A major advantage is that the combat system is highly action-oriented, emphasizing personal skill and reflexes rather than relying purely on character stats. Players can create continuous combo chains to juggle opponents in the air, while also carefully managing the stamina bar to execute perfect dodges for counterattacks. In particular, the release of Luffy Gear 5 has created a revolution in gameplay with the Toon Force mechanic, allowing the environment to be turned into rubber and enabling cartoon-like, unpredictable attacks. What is commendable is that the game still maintains fairness in ranked PvP modes, where stats are balanced so that an A-tier character can still defeat SS-tier characters if the player demonstrates superior control skills. Even so, this combat system is also a double-edged sword that delivers quite challenging experiences, especially for new players. The difficulty level is relatively high, requiring you to memorize complex combo strings and adapt to the pace of resource management during battles. This makes beginners easily overwhelmed and repeatedly defeated in the PvP environment. In addition, the dominance of new meta characters such as Gear 5 or Hybrid Form Kaido creates significant psychological pressure for opponents. Although the system attempts to balance things, the stunning 4K visual effects and large area skills of these characters still provide a strong advantage in arena control, sometimes overshadowing the efforts of older characters within a team composition. Next, we will analyze the X7 game solution, a key factor that allows the international community to access this game. The X7 game platform is truly a great lifesaver for global players, as it allows us to bypass the strict requirements of a Chinese citizen ID number and local phone number. Account registration is now extremely simple, requiring only an email or linking with international accounts such as Google Play. Another highly valuable advantage is the auto-translation system, which uses an on-screen overlay layer to convert dialogues and skill descriptions into the player's desired language, effectively eliminating the long-standing language barrier. However, despite these conveniences, players still face several notable challenges when using this platform. The biggest issue is network latency, also known as ping. Even though it has been optimized for regions outside China, international players will still experience certain delays, directly affecting PvP matches that demand high precision. In addition, although X7 Game offers greater security compared to easily restricted social network accounts, such as WeChat or QQ, it is essentially still a third-party middleware system. This sometimes creates concerns among users regarding its long-term legitimacy and service stability compared to officially published versions. In addition, we cannot ignore the economic management aspect and the gacha system, an important factor that determines long-term player retention. One Piece Fighting Path is considered quite friendly for grinding players, F2P, thanks to the abundant gift code system that is frequently released during anniversaries or when new characters debut. Besides that, in-game events through the X7 Game platform often provide a large number of free summon tickets, allowing players to obtain rare characters more easily without relying too heavily on luck. Another advantage is the periodic rerun mechanism of SS characters, which allows you to proactively plan and accumulate devil fruits, GF, and summon tickets in order to obtain your favorite characters. However, this system still has drawbacks that can be discouraging if you do not have a proper resource management strategy. Although there are many incentives, the gacha rate for limited SS characters remains a major challenge and can consume a large amount of resources if you do not know how to manage GDF effectively. Furthermore, for players who want a favorable start by creating multiple accounts to search for strong characters, the re-roll process on X7 Game is quite cumbersome and time-consuming due to the platform's specific account registration requirements. This requires a certain level of patience if you want to optimize your team composition from the very beginning. Finally, after reviewing all aspects from graphics and gameplay to operational systems, the question is whether this is the best One Piece game in 2026. The answer is definitely yes, if you are a player willing to spend some time overcoming technical barriers and getting familiar with a new platform like X7 Game. With strong support from massive content updates and the introduction of new power states such as Gear 5, the game has truly solidified its unshakable position in the hearts of fans. However, this title is best suited for hardcore fans of the series, those who enjoy the feeling of open-world adventure and are passionate about skill-intensive action combat. On the other hand, if you are using a mobile device with very low specifications, or feel hesitant about learning the somewhat complex installation and account registration steps, then this may not be the most optimal choice for you. A sincere recommendation is that, if possible, you should experience the game on a PC through emulators to optimize combo chains with shortcut keys, while also maintaining stable device temperature and avoiding lag during long and intense battles. One Piece Fighting Path is truly a goldmine in terms of content, and getting into the game right now is a strategic move to fully enjoy the Grand Line adventure. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to wait for more review videos.
殺する。
楽しくなってきた。これが俺の最高地点だ。楽しくなってきた。
何を悠長にしておるのじゃ。
俺は海軍大佐だ。俺は海軍大佐だ。
ほら、お前の刀どれだ？わかんねえから3本持ってきちゃって。ここで俺と一緒に戦って。
見るなよ。
ガトリング！ガトリング！どけ！はっ！おりゃりゃりゃりゃ！はっ！はっ！ぶん殴る！はっ！そう！ガトリング！はっ！はっ！ガトリング！どけ！おりゃりゃりゃりゃ！ぶん殴る！はっ！はっ！はっ！はっ！ガトリング！はっ！ぶん殴る！はっ！はっ！おりゃりゃ！はっ！ガトリング！どけ！ナイス！ゾロ！
お安いご用だ。